Choosing where to build or relocate your next manufacturing facility is not just a real estate decision. Get it wrong and you can tie up millions of dollars in a location with weaker demand, poor demographic fit, or a limited ability to withstand the next downturn. It can damage your margins, constrain growth, and in the worst cases, put executive careers at risk. I'm Lokar with ITR Economics. When leadership teams ask, where should we build? They often start with a map. Which state offers the best incentives? Which site is closest to our current customers? Which option has the lowest cost up front? Those questions matter, but they also come too early. The better starting question is this: which geography best supports the business outcome that this facility must produce? And which assumptions can leadership defend? Before your team creates a location shortlist, there are 3 questions it should answer. First, what is this facility supposed to accomplish for the business? Are you adding capacity because existing operations are constrained? Are you trying to enter a stronger growth market? Do you need better access to customers, a deeper labor pool, or a more resilient operating footprint? Are you replacing an aging facility or considering a relocation because the current geography no longer supports the business? Those are very different objectives. A location that is right for protecting margin may not be the best location for reaching new customers. A geography that supports near-term capacity may not provide the demographic foundation that you will need over the next 10 years. And if relocation is part of the decision, you also have to consider the cost of leaving. What is our workforce disruption, customer service risk, supplier changes, transition expense, and the possibility that the current location is not actually the root cause of the problem? So, before debating states, leadership should be able to finish this sentence. This facility must help us grow revenue, improve margin, increase resilience, access new labor, serve customers, support enterprise value. Until that is clear, the team cannot easily optimize for the most visible factor instead of the most important business outcome. Second, which factors will determine whether the location still works years from now? Customer proximity and logistics are often treated primarily as operational questions. They're not. They are strategic questions because they affect revenue opportunities, service levels, cost to serve, supplier risk, capital efficiency, and your ability to adapt when conditions change. For this decision, I recommend that leadership focus on at least 3 forward-looking factors. The first is demand and market resilience. Do not ask only where are your customers today. Ask where demand is likely to strengthen or weaken or become more volatile over the useful life of the facility. The second is demographic fit. Will the region provide the population, workforce depth, and skill availability your business model needs, not just when the facility opens, but several years into the investment? And the third is downside resilience. What happens if growth comes in below plan? What if a major customer changes strategy? What if labor becomes more difficult to find? What if the next downturn hits one region harder than another? A strong location is not simply the one with the most attractive upside, it is also the one where the downside is understood and manageable. Where will the demand strengthen, weaken, or become more volatile? Third, which assumptions can leadership actually defend? Every candidate geography comes with a story. One location may be favored because it offers a strong incentive package, another may feel safer because the company already knows the region, and a third may be close to current customers. But a familiar story is not the same thing as forward-looking evidence. Ask, what do we know? What are we assuming? Which assumptions are based on current conditions rather than the future? And what information could materially change the recommendation? And which question is the CEO, CFO, COO, or board most likely to challenge? Consider a manufacturer comparing 2 locations. Location A has a lower upfront costs, attractive incentives, and good access to the company's current customer base. The logistics network is familiar, and the operating team is comfortable with it. Location B costs more initially and offers fewer incentives, but it has a stronger long-range demand potential, a more favorable demographic profile for the company's workforce needs, and access to a broader mix of customers. Location A may look better in a conventional cost comparison, but if the purpose of the facility is to support 10 years of growth and reduce concentration risk, location B may better support the business outcome. That does not mean location B automatically wins. If the company's priority is near-term margin protection and continuity for existing customers, location A may still be the better decision. The point is the answer changes depending on what the facility must accomplish, how leadership weights these factors, and how much confidence the team has in the evidence. Before your team creates a location shortlist, write down 3 things. First, the 3 business outcomes the facility must support. Second, the 3 assumptions that must be true for the location to succeed, and third, the most expensive consequence if the decision is wrong. If the CEO, CFO, and COO do not agree on those answers, that is useful information. It means that the company is not yet choosing between locations. It is still defining the decision. Further resources, including ITR Economics 2030's Geographic Strategy Workbook and additional guidance on facility and geographic decisions, can be found in the link below. Use those resources to clarify the decision, compare the business factors, separate evidence from assumptions, and identify what your leadership teams still need to know before committing capital. Start with the decision, not the map. That is how you reduce risk of turning a facility choice into an expensive strategic mistake.